In this video, we'll see how to design a table in SAP application. So basically normally for the table, the template and the data binding we do in the view itself. But in this video, we'll see how to design just a template in the view, and we'll do the data binding in the view controller itself. So, so in the last video, created one of the applications. So this is the project, and let me take you to the view itself. So here we have a view and the product view, and where we have the table itself, and we have the table. These are the columns, and this is the column list item. So so what we have here, so basically we have a JSON file, which the JSON object name is product, and it contains 5 sets of records. And you can see here each set contains 6 different properties like product ID, name, category, description, and price. The product.json. So in our manifest.json, what we did here, so we created a model here. So this is a model section, and we created a model mprod, and which is basically a JSON model, and the URI points to this model, and this model we have the product.json file. Yeah? And this is our I18, so where we define some of the text or parameters and with the values, and this is our controller. So there is no coding in the control in the view controller. So if I say what is our view, so if you see the data is bind to the this is our model, and this is the JSON object name, and here the column headers are coming from the I18 parameters, and then here in the column list item where the cells we refer to the model and specific property of the JSON object. So So that is what we discussed in our one of the previous video. And if I execute run this application, you can see this is our page title, and this is our table header text, and we have 6 different columns, and we have 5 set of records. So now in this video, what we are going to see is, so the data binding will do the view controller, sorry, in the view controller, not in the view itself. So I can just block this section, and I can remove the data binding itself, so that we just have a template of the table. So save it. So once we save it, so right now if I refresh this application, we'll see the template of the table without any kind of data here. Yeah, so there's no data. So what we are going to do next, can come to our the controller. So this is our view itself. So the table ID is tab1. So very fast what we can do is here, so this is our on init function of the controller, of the view controller. So we can declare a variable for table is equal to this dot get view dot by id, and we can can pass the table ID itself, which is tab1. You can see it. So the table ID is tab1, so that's what we get it here. So next thing what we can do here, so now we'll create a template here. So oh, template is equal to new sap dot aim dot turn on this item. Is what we can do here, and inside this what we can do, have our sales, and cp.aim.text text text is going to be the controller, sorry, the model itself, and then the specific property of that. Here, so let's close the bracket here. So we can do 6 times 3, 4, 5, 6, and we just can change the name itself. And this is going to be category. This is going to be the description. This is going to be the price. This is going to be the currency. So now, so we created a table reference, or we can very first we create a table, or we can do it later. Then what we can do with the table object, we can call this bind items. This method, and it has a path, and it has a template. The template is nothing but o template, and here path is nothing but what is the, so this is the data binding we are doing. So the model is uh, mprod, and then it's, and this is just an object name here. So in our view, just have a table layout here where we just have columns. There is no data binding, and in the view controller itself, we have we set a reference to the table with the ID, and then we have a template with the column list item, and we have the sales, and we have 6 text controls here with pointing to different our uh, model properties. And then here we bind the table with the bind, we bind the template, and we bind the location. So with this we can do a, to refresh it. So here we'll be able to see the yeah, so this is how that again the table appears. So the code lines we can do it here. So what we can do, so how we can go to know what are the parameters of the bind items we can pass. So what we can do here, so, so in the API reference we can search for the table, and we can look for the table, and if we look for the table we can look. So here we are using one of the method called bind items of the table. So let's see that. So if I go to the methods, so there is no B section, so it is alphabetically sorted all the methods. So what you can just go down. So this control sap.aim.table, it derives borrows some properties or methods from its base control, which is sm.list base, and here lies the bind items. So this is the method we are using in our V controller. So the bind items, it has a property called binding info. So it is given here. So this is the binding information, and so here it says that see this binding aggregation for the detailed description possible properties of binding info. So let's go to here. So if you go to here, so here we can see it in the binding aggregation to the O data info. You can pass something called path. So this path is path in the model, and also we can pass something called template. So, and also we can pass some of the attributes, but these are the two different attributes with which we can pass to the bind items method, and that we now bind the values to the table itself. So this is all about the all about this video. Thank you for watching.